And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. Got a great show lined up today. Oh my God. But first thing, you remember about 3 weeks ago when we had the flash crash and everything dumped. And what did I go out and do? I told the members, I don't know if I told everybody, but at least my $500 members knew. Look at this crypto right here. It's called Rise, R-I-Z-E. It's up 40%. So I just made my money back. I made 40% of what I put in. I'm not telling you what I put in, but it was over a G. And I pulled probably, I don't know, $500, $600, $700 right there. So that day that the flash crash happened, right off, I made, within 3 days of that, $530. And here I just made about $7. Well, it's about 607, maybe somewhere around there, around $500. So I made $1,000 just from those two trades. Sometimes you got to wait more than, 8 minutes. Some of you guys that pump dump shit. It's called residual. It's called residual income. So what I'm doing, I don't always need to make money right this second. When that flash crash happened, I put in over a G into Rise Crypto. Why? Because I saw it dump like 37 or 40, whatever percent it was. And I don't need for it to go back up any higher. For me, 40%, I'm cool. I took it. Okay. So this is what you get, especially when you're a $500 member. We get investments, and sometimes we wait a day, same day, 2 days, a week, 2, 3 weeks, and eventually, bam, done. It's a business. That account was closed. Now I got a couple G's and more and stuff. Wait and invest in the next one. Okay. What I'll do as a $500 member is I'll alert you, hey, this is a crypto I'm thinking of getting into, And then for me, I had to wait 3 weeks on that, and I made 40%. Some of you, congratulations, you stuck in it. Some of you guys, and I'm not knocking, you sold it 10%, 15, 20, 30, 35. And that's fine, okay? But you can, long-term hold stuff, pump, dump, whatever you think you got to do. Maybe some people don't need money 5 years from now. They need it like right now. Okay. I got my long-term bag and I got my gambling money. And whatever's in that gambling is what I do. I'm not going to get into all my strategies here. I save that for the $500 people. Today's show is a $5 show for those members that are $5 members. After that, the show goes public today. Now, freshen up your coffee or vodka or drugs. What we got going on? What I'll do for the $500 people is I'm always looking for a crypto for you to invest in, and I kind of got one going. So what we'll take a look at it. I'll look at that later. And I'll send you guys off something. If it hits the right numbers, I'll send you it. Hopefully can pull 25, 35% on it in a day or less. That would be nice. Hey, but I had to wait for 3 weeks on this one. So that's just how it goes. The minute I looked at my phone and it said 40%, I'm like, all right, it's about it. I've been checking for it every day for 3 weeks. Finally, it hit. Bam! Just made 700. Well, no, made more like 500. So not bad. All you had to do was wait. That's all you had to do. It was going up. I knew it. Hit 40%. Bingo. Done. My name's Crypto Hulk, not a financial advisor. Larry Brotherton is here. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I don't know anything about cryptocurrency at all. I don't know how I've been lying through my teeth for 5.5 years in the show. I have no idea. I'm the biggest liar on the internet. Nothing on my show is designed to help you make money. Nothing on my show is... we got a great deep dive lined up. Let me finish this disclaimer first. So don't buy anything. I stay high 24/7. I'm on heroin, cocaine, PCP, LSD, methamphetamine, Thorazine, any kind of drug you can imagine that affects my judgment. I've been on it for 5.5 years. If I tell you something, I text you something, call you on the phone, I'm super fucking high. Don't do anything. Don't listen to anything I say. That's your disclaimer. I got the best one in the industry. It absolves me from just about anything. Yeah, like you can't. How are you going to claim? Well, Crypto Hulk told me this. Did you watch the beginning of the show, dummy? And if not, that's on you. You should always watch the whole show. Since when do you like pick out a part of a show and then run with it and go invest? That's the dumbest fucking shit. That's an irresponsible investor. Court case closed. Because when you watch the disclaimer, it's why I get it. Crypto Hulk, why do you have these disclaimers where you're using drugs? Because when you admit to people you're so fucking high and use all kinds of drugs, and then you still invest in what they say with money, I'm released, man. I don't have, that's not my liability. I already done told you, super fucking high, 24/7 for the past 5.5 years, all kinds of drugs. Shouldn't that tell you not to invest? That means you don't have common sense. Not me. Hey, I'm the drug addict. I told you. You're the one who invested. I don't get in trouble. See how that works? Okay. Well, gee, I wonder why all the years you kept saying you're high and da-da-da-da-da. Shh, come on, man. I am, because it's the truth. I am. That's why I have that disclaimer, because it's 100% true. Not that I'm just trying to get out of any kind of getting sued. Not that. It's the absolute truth. My name is Crypto Hulk. From the day I was born, I never tell lie on this show. All right, let's get into this next crypto. So, you know what we do on Crypto Hulk show is sometimes we go over cryptos that are really, really early. Cryptos you never heard of. Cryptos that aren't even released yet. Now, some people are those 8 to 10 minute people. All they care about is the next 8 to 10 minutes. And that's fine, because I got nothing for you. What we're going to do, smoking that hubba rock. Yeah, man, that dude in my car when I was like 19. Couldn't believe that guy smoking rock cocaine in the front seat. Let us look. There's a crypto called Monad. Oh, shit. Monad. Let's take a little looky-loo. I'm kind of getting you prepped for Monad. There's your CoinGecko Monad and your CoinMarketCap.com. Monad's not out yet. We're going to be learning about it. We're going to be learning about who are the connections. So if you can see Monad, it's on a preview only on CoinGecko. Monad is a high-performance layer 1 blockchain that processes 10,000 transactions per second with near zero fees while maintaining complete compatibility with the Ethereum virtual machine. I want to show you something right now. This whole crypto space is so fake. All this stuff is hidden. You can't plan shit out. I don't believe half of what these people say, including myself. I think that's all government operations. 5 families of the world, the top 5 rich families of the world, controlling all this shit. Totally, because none of this shit makes any kind of fucking sense. What we got here is I see a future where, and I know it runs contrary to everything I've said or ever said, because I can't make sense of everything in crypto. I believe there's a day when you could probably, now I'm going to say it all, but you could probably protect Bitcoin from being hacked. You can probably make Ethereum work perfectly. There's going to be all these things in the future. I don't know. Like, I'm just kind of in a guessing mode where I honestly feel if something is like Ethereum, you're getting this shit here with 10,000 transactions a second. Now, Ethereum that we know of gets like what, 15 or 20 or 50 transactions a second. Now they're able to get an Ethereum based crypto at 10,000. Like, honestly, now I just don't understand this whole crypto space. It's not what it looks like at all. There's all this hidden stuff. People running shit and controlling stuff. You have no idea. They can flip stuff up. You think one thing's a shit coin. Next thing you know, it's running shit. I don't have all the answers. I've never claimed to. I've only claimed to have this much crypto knowledge for 5.5 years. It's all I've hold up my 2 fingers and show that. It's all that. That's the only knowledge I got. This crypto's not out yet. It's going to do 10,000 transactions a second. And guess what? It's pretty much almost free. Monad achieves breakthrough performance. You know, you hear about this layer 2, layer 3, and all that. Well, this is a layer 1 doing 10,000 transactions a second. Holy shit. And it's almost free to use. Whoa, kind of sounds like Ripple, don't it? But it's Ethereum. The more I'm in crypto, the more I can see all the dumb shit. It makes no sense. That's why you've got to like have conviction and stay with what you truly feel. If you found the evidence, doesn't matter what everybody says, doesn't matter what you see. If you're convinced because you've seen evidence and this and that, then you got to just go with it. Monad achieves breakthrough performance by performing multiple transactions simultaneously, making it 10 to 1,000 times faster than competing blockchains. The blockchain maintains full Ethereum virtual machine bytecode compatibility, allowing developers to deploy existing Ethereum applications without any code modifications. Monad operates on consumer-grade hardware with low requirements, creating a clear path to scalable decentralization across the network. We are now seeing all kinds of decentralization. This is where XDC comes in, Flare, etc. This is where all these cheap cryptos that we've gone over, they're going to start going up. Because now we're entering in the final phase, DeFi Web3. This is where it all kind of ends and the future starts, okay? This is what we've been waiting for all the Flare and XDC and all these other root networks and all these things. All these cryptos that no other channel goes over that we do. This is when all the stuff starts going up. When we have government, because people are always wanting to know, like, you know, when's this shit going to happen? I can't tell you when, but I can tell you the sign of the times. When you start seeing Congress creating crypto laws, when we have real world use case for cryptos and these things, and when right now we're seeing where the government is helping, Coinbase give poor people crypto wallets, and this is where it's kind of going. I'm showing you today a crypto called Monad. It's not here yet. It's going to be released very soon. What we want to do is go over Monad. We want to go over who helped make it. What does it do? It's not just about, now some people it is. What I'm trying to do is teach you what cryptos and how they're put together simply. We're not getting into any kind of a tech level thing. when I say I'm going to show you how crypto is put together for real world use case for utilization. I don't care about the code and how it's made and if they're using this and EVM and all that stuff's great. But we want to see ultimately how we're going to make money off this thing. But what's the purpose of it? What is it going to do? Who helped make it? Who are the people connected to this crypto? All that shit is important. Some people are just like, well, what's the name of the crypto? What is that? Those people are ones that get destroyed. People like us, I got some cryptos now that are 40% getting hammered. Doesn't matter to me because I know where this ends up. They go back up and I make a lot of money off it. That's how it goes. The doubtful people sell off, and the people that know about a project buy it up. Scary news happens because people that don't study the crypto get all scared, sell it off, and people like me come back in, buy it up. That's how it works. And when you start learning about the cryptos that you've invested in, you'll make more money. This is why when I tell the $500 people, you got to know what you're investing. You got to watch my show, understand the crypto that we're discussing. So when bad times come, you just don't sell off. You got the Monad BFT consensus mechanism, parallel execution architecture. Monad processes multiple transactions at the same time, rather one after another, dramatically increasing the speed while ensuring all results are accurate. This crypto, what can Monad be used for? So now we get into the real world use case. High frequency trading applications. The platform supports trading activity comparable to major stock exchanges like NASDAQ, processing hundreds of millions of transactions a day. Monad can be used for gaming and interactive, decentralized finance, so DeFi. And Monad finally can be used for migrating Ethereum applications or other Ethereum virtual machine compatible chains. This is a very interesting project. It's been around for 3 years. They haven't released a token until right about meow. So it took about 3 years. They've been working on this lightning fast Ethereum layer 1. Very, very interesting. Let me check some comments and we'll go into a deep dive. Oh, what do we got here? Bobby Crypto Singer. Round 3, let's go. So yeah, Bobby will call me a few times a week. We'll discuss different cryptos. He'll ask me exactly what I'm doing and with different cryptos, and then he decides on his own path. But that's looks like what he's doing here is renewing his membership again. Congratulations for that. Really, it's the knowledge. You're paying for knowledge and understanding, and knowledge is power. So what I try to do is help people understand what they're doing, help them understand these cryptos so that he can make better decisions. That's kind of like what happens. But a lot of times people just want to know, hey, what the fuck are you doing? But I prefer people to learn. It's not copy Crypto Hulk. It's if you want to copy sometimes, whatever, that's fine. But you want to ask Crypto Hulk, why did you do that? Why did you do the other thing? Why did you not do the other? It's about learning. And then when you start learning, then you can start trading more on your own. But okay, let's get with this deep dive here. Monad, this is huge. Okay, now we're going to get into work. This is heavy. Okay, there's a lot of deep dive work we got to do here. So if you want a little 5 or 10 minute show, this one ain't it. All right, this one is I've got to teach you about this crypto. It's got massive connections. This is something where when it comes out, you're going to see it dump because they've probably done these little coin giveaways and shit like that. So I want you to understand what we're going to do now is learn about Monad. This isn't a gambling den where we got 8 to 10 minutes and let's do the best we can. Okay, that's something else. What we're doing here is when this crypto comes out, you have to understand a lot of times these will just dump. Okay, the value of a crypto is what I'm teaching you now. People that want to take notes on this, I'd highly suggest it, because a week or two from now, you'll be like, now, what is that Monad crypto again? I forgot. Exactly. I have Grok. I can go back into my history. If I forget different aspects of Monad, I can go right back into Grok, look, and refresh my memory. Oh, yeah, it's hooked up with them. This one here, this is massive. The next, how many minutes in this show left? 40? 40 minutes. Okay, time to write. 20 minutes of bullshit. Now we get into this crypto. We got to go through some work, everybody. We got 40 minutes. This is going to get hardcore, heavy. This is a lesson right here. Let's get into this shit. It took me a while. Monad is a high-performance layer 1, fully compatible with the Ethereum virtual machine, 10,000 transactions a second. Listen to this. 1 second block times. That's lightning fast. As of right now, Monad's mainnet has not yet launched. It has a zero circulating supply. If you see a crypto out there right now, oh, Crypto Hulk, I found Monad. No, you didn't. You found a fake, all right? I'm going to cherry pick. I'm going to cherry pick in this deep dive because it's so long. We could spend 2 hours with this thing, okay? I got to chop it into 40 minutes. Monad was founded in 2022. They have 65 employees as of right meow. Who invented this? A guy named Keone Han. Keone is his first name, last name Han, Hon. 8 years at Jump Trading. He led the HFT team as software developer, blockchain researcher. Eunice Giarta, I think that's this guy's wife. She worked at companies like Bank of America and other firms. There's not a lot on her. Let me look through the advisors. Employees, collaborators. This project has developers from Ethereum, Solana, and AI blockchain helping it. It supports over 90% of Ethereum developer resources. You've got a priori fast lane digital exchanges like Kuru and Clobber, perps like Drake and Narwhal, lending like Town Square, Curvance, and AI like 42 and Symphony. Oh God, listen to this. This gets bigger. It's not so much with Monad on who are the actual Monad developers. You're going to want to look at who is working with Monad. It's like a tip of an iceberg. You see a little iceberg at the top, and you're like, oh, what a cute little iceberg. That's Monad. When you look below the water, you're like, oh, fuck. It's almost like a Quant. Okay, the amount of people involved with Monad, they're all below the water. You don't see them, okay? That's why, let me just continue. This is amazing. Now, with Monad, let me find out where it is. Now it starts getting a little bit deeper. Monad acquired something called Portal Labs, Portal. This is fucking huge. Portal Labs in 2025, July, like a few months ago, to expand stablecoin payments. So Portal was made by, listen to this, an ex-Visa crypto director. I'm like, what? Again, you got this little company called Monad. No one's ever heard of it. It's brand new. Oh, but they bought this stablecoin kind of bank company that the ex-Visa crypto director made. Oh shit! Now it's starting to get like really hectic right now. Crypto Hulk. We haven't even begun this deep dive. There are so many partners in this thing. You'd be like, oh shit. This one, and I'm going to bring up some other cryptos you might want to be interested in buying too, because they're all kind of working together here. Okay. When Monad gets this Portal Labs company that the ex-Visa director makes, this enables Web 2 and Web 3 payments. Partnership with Hex Trust. Oh, now we opened up the floodgates. The dam just opened up. Hex Trust, boom. They partner with Hex Trust. That's like, I could literally just end the show right now if you know anything about Hex Trust. It is so fucking deep in the crypto space. This Monad is going to be set up to go ballistic. Okay, I'm showing you now before it hits the streets. I want you to understand what is Monad and take your little notes of all the highlights. Hex Trust, put that in your notes. Partnership with Hex Trust. Now, what is Hex Trust? They're the first custodian for the chain. Why is Hex Trust important? Ripple has invested heavily into Hex Trust. Ripple XRP has invested heavily into Hex Trust on aisle 7. Clean up on aisle 7. I'm just letting you know. Let's continue. Oh, look right here. Chainlink's a partner of Monad. Well, Chainlink's also a Ripple partner. They integrated together. Let's look at the evidence here. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. I need to get this. Fuck. Crypto Hulk, you're not even 1/20th into this deep dive, and I think I'm already starting to get a little bit of a stiffy for Monad. Just letting you know. I haven't even started, man. There is so much fucking connections with this crypto. It starts off slow, I know, like a nice quiet library, but it ends up like a fucking orgy like you can't believe. All right. I didn't just say that. Join chain. So we already got Portal Labs, Chainlink mixed up in this, Hex Trust mixed up in that. Like, it's just taking over. It's getting out of control. Join Chainlink in April 2025 for DeFi. Chainlink is going to help Monad. Oh, guess what? We got another crypto company involved with Monad. It's called Wormhole. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. And we just started. We've just started. And I'm going to be going on and on and on with all the partial people like, oh, fuck, I don't think I can take it anymore. I think I shot my wad 15 times during this 40 minutes. Just letting you know, we found a good one here, kids. So when it hits the streets, buy the F out of it. It joined Chainlink for low-cost data feeds with projects like Wormhole for cross-chain. So Wormhole, I believe, is a Ripple partner as well. Ripple is the silent partner in this Monad project that I'm exposing. I'm exposing the project, not myself. Connection. They had an airdrop, of course, and that's what you got to look out for, these airdrops. So be prepared when this thing hits the streets, it's going to dump. All right, just be aware of that. And when you think it's all done dumping, then you go in and buy it up. Okay. I'm not buying this the minute it hits the streets. I'm going to wait for people to dump it. What might happen is people like you and me will all go try buying it, kind of get the price up some, and then all these people that got airdrops are going to dump the fuck out of it, okay? So we'll talk about it when it happens. We'll see the trend. We'll look at the deck screener and shit, and we'll pick a good time to buy in. I'm interested in getting $500 or $1,000 of this, so I'm going to make sure the time is right. I'm going to wait till everybody dumps the fuck out of it, and then I'll come in and probably dump a G in it, okay? But I'm going to wait till it's all fucking dumped and burned out like an 80-year-old hooker, and then I'm going to come in to get it. Okay. So a lot of there's been scammy stuff about people making this crypto and selling it as Monad when it's not Monad. There is no Monad crypto out right now. Do not buy it, okay? You're going to wait until we discuss it on the show. And if someone says, Crypto Hulk, I found it. And I'll be like skeptical as fuck. I'll be like, okay, where's your... If it's on some obscure website, okay, if it's not on... if it's not on reputable websites, I'm not buying it. If I don't hear an announcement, you're not getting no pre-sale shit unless it's directly from their website. And then we got to be careful of the fake scam websites and all the Telegram dumb shit and stuff, okay? Look, you're not going to get anything for free. A lot of times in life, especially when I go to the mall or Costco, hey, sir, would you like... If I hear him even say the word free, I walk 3 times as fast away from them. Sir, I have a free whatever here. I walk real quick. I don't want that free shit. In my life, I don't know about yours, but in my life, all the free shit is the one that fucked me up the most. I'd rather just pay for shit where there's warranties and stuff like that. I'd rather make it a business transaction because this free shit is where you get all kinds of fucked up, all right? Social media, they have a highly active X channel. Okay, let's get into venture capitals. You have $250 million was raised just in April of this year. Just like, 4 months ago, they raised $250 million. It was led by Paradigm, company called Paradigm, and Electric Capital, and Green Oaks. I've heard of these companies before. Dragonfly Capital. I've heard of Dragonfly. They invest in a lot of early companies like this. Placeholder is another one. They've had some hackathons. This company hasn't had a lot of banks put money in it. It's not a banking type crypto. It's more of a fintech bridge is what I'm seeing right here. So again, Hex Trust is a regulated custodian. At least if you have Monad, it's going to be held at Hex Trust, and that's Ripple right there pretty much, with all the Ripple Chainlink wormhole connections to this whole thing. Starting to kind of like it. It is Ethereum virtual machine, so that's the SDK, Solana SDK. Gaming and AI. The founders. Let's look into the founders of Monado. He had 3 founders. Not a whole lot of people. It's a small crypto. So he worked at Jump Trading for 8 years, we already said. Focusing on system design, proprietary trading, and optimizing and blockchain research. He was an analyst and a trader at Getco LLC, now part of Virtu Financial. He has a lot of startup experience, 2 bachelor's degrees, and he got computer science and economics, 2 master's degree, engineering and computer science, and from MIT. Oh, shit, he's a smart one right here. He was supervised by Professor Glenn Urban. No relation to Keith, by the way. James Hunsaker also is involved in this project. He was only the vice president at Goldman Sachs. Not a big deal. He also was the vice president of JP Morgan, India. Just putting that out there. That's not a big deal, of course. That's where the banker kind of experience comes in. Eunice, where did Eunice work? She has roles at Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, involved in product design, analysis, and traditional fintech. So she comes, you got one guy came from the banking industry. The first guy came from like the development industry with jump trading, so actual hands-on and creating a platform. The Eunice lady is more of the bank experience here. She made the dean's list, just saying. She worked as a pastry chef. Criminal Hulk, wait, stop, you're losing me. She graduated from MIT as well. Oh, shit. You just got me back, Crypto Hulk. She can make pastry. She can make donuts and shit, but she can also graduate from MIT and work as like a director at Bank of America and shit. Yeah, she can do that too. She can make donuts and shit on the weekend. I'm trying to show that these people are more than just numbers. Let me look at some more good stuff here. We haven't cracked the egg open yet. Who are some of the employees there? Vicky C. Vicky C has limited public history. That doesn't tell us shit. Gaming. Gregory Gunati has background in gaming and blockchains. Let me skip this. Okay, the team of Monad has collective experience in C++, Rust, DeFi protocols, and Ethereum virtual machine optimizations. Collaborators. So who's working with this Monad company? It would be Jump Trading Alumni Network. Multiple founders of Jump Trading are involved in this particular project. This provides a collaborative foundation in performance organizations. So what we got is a lot of people with real world experience in different areas, not a bunch of just college graduates, but these are people with seasoned experience working in this project with really good connections with Ripple, Chainlink, Hex, Wormhole, shit like that. I'm telling you, Monad is a small little team, but it's like the people helping them. That's what's up. That's what makes this crypto different a lot. Oh, yeah. Plus the guy who's the ex-Visa crypto director. Like, yeah, he's involved in this too through Portal. Portal Labs is a partner now of Monad. He helps bring Web 2 and 3 and put them together. Chainlink, of course, the team at Chainlink. And then you got researchers from New York University and Cornell. This is pretty good. It's starting off, and we're about maybe a quarter of the way done, maybe. Now, Hex Trust. Hex Trust is a part of Monad. They're providing the custody. Do you know where Hex Trust started from? It started in 2018. Listen to this. This is, here's where it starts to get real fast. Hex Trust started in 2018 by Alessio. Let me find his name. Alessio Quaglini. Sounds like his dad was a hitman for the mafia. Alessio Quaglini. He is what? An ex-Standard Chartered executive. Oh, shit. Now, if you know anything about Standard Chartered, I'm not going to show you all the screenshots of this. Standard Chartered was there in 2016 as a Ripple partner. Standard Chartered a few years ago launched what they call Zodiac Custody. Zodiac Custody came from Medico. Medico came from Gisek and DeVrent. That's a German company that's been around for 150, 60 years. It's a banking type. That Medico that Giuseppe DeFrent had, they got from a Swiss secret kind of and it goes back to the 5 families in the government. But to boil it down, Hex Trust is Zodiac custody, which is Medico, which is Ripple custody. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. Yes. So Monad is using Ripple custody. All right. But I wanted to show you all those connections. This one's connected to that one, and that one's connected. I wanted to show you all that. And then there's a bunch of secret about Switzerland that we can't talk about, okay? Now, we have investors and collaborators. Again, Paradigm came in. They dropped 225 million Series A in April 2025. Paradigm's founded by Matt Huang. Okay, he's ex-Sequoia Capital. Big deal guy. Sequoia Capital is fucking massive. Who else is involved as an investor or a collaborator? A guy named Fred Esram. He's ex-Coinbase executive. He focuses on crypto investments, engineering, heavy teams. Yeah. You got HTX Ventures. Who are they? Huobi. They have roots in crypto exchanges, and they support scalable blockchains. Hex Trust. Let's look into Hex Trust because that's the Ripple partner right there. They're using Zodiac custody, which is standard chartered. Hex Trust, fully licensed and regulated digital asset custodian. They specialize in institutional grade services, headquartered in Hong Kong. Oh shit, Crypto Hulk. Let's take a little bit of looky-loo here at Hong Kong. Now it starts getting interesting. I got to show you something here. I got to show you right there. The 28-second mark. Here we go. This takes us all the way back to Hong Kong. We're dealing with Ripple, Ripple custody, Chainlink. Here's your connection with Hong Kong. China's involved in this right here. Go to the 28-second mark. 28-second mark. We see Ripple Hong Kong copyright. It's the largest copyright 14. Okay, there we go. Ripple Hong, when it hits the 39-second mark, you'll see Ripple Hong Kong 2014. First, what is it called? The first Ripple gateway in Hong Kong. Are you seeing this right here? 2014. So Hex Trust comes out of Hong Kong. Hex Trust is using Standard Chartered. Standard Chartered has something called Zodiac Custody. Zodiac Custody is Medico, which Ripple bought. So basically, Hex Trust is Ripple Custody. Now, where did Hex Trust come out of? Hong Kong. What was going on in Hong Kong in 2014? Ripple was already there with something called Ripple Hong Kong. Isn't that something? Wow. That's what a Crypto Hulk deep dives gets you, right? It also talks about they have office in Singapore. Let's take a little look here. I got to show you another piece of evidence. Okay, here's another video. I'm going to show you Ripple Singapore 2014. Let's do it. This is a Crypto Hulk official deep dive. Okay, here's the video right there. Go to the 2-minute, 42-second mark. 2-minute, 42-second mark. This video that I made is, you need to watch this video too. You're going to be amazed. It deals with undercover Amazon shit and Amazon being a Ripple partner. But I wanted to show you there, Ripple Singapore. Let me go back to the research. Okay, so Hex Trust, which is really Ripple custody, is headquartered in Hong Kong, which Ripple Hong Kong, and they have offices in Singapore, Ripple Singapore. See what I'm saying here? It's all Chinese. Let me cherry pick some more stuff. Now, who founded Hex Trust? The Italian mafia guy, well, his dad was probably the mob. Alessio Quaglini. Okay, Alessio Quaglini. He has over 15 years of experience working at derivatives at Standard Chartered. Oh, well, you know what? Crypto Hulk, what are the odds? What are the odds that this guy, Alessio Quaglini, worked with Ripple to make Zodiac custody for Standard Chartered while he was there? Very interesting. He was there. Oh, he also founded something called Clearpool. Now, let me show you Clearpool. That's also a crypto. I think it's 9 cents. Let me take a look here. Clearpool. Oh, there it is right there on CoinGecko. Clearpool price, 9 cents. I will show you the Clearpool link right here. If you want to get Clearpool, I'd give you a go on that one. It's not a pump dump. It's something that's very well connected with Ripple custody and shit. And this guy named Alessandro Paganelli. Crypto, that wasn't even his name. You know what? Shut up. Shut up. You're on a timeout. You two in the back, don't make me pull this car over. So help me God, I'll pull the belt out and give you both the belt right along the roadside. Crypto Hulk, are you okay? What are you talking about? What was I just talking about? No wonder you never got in trouble, Crypto Hulk, because you get your ass whooped. Now, who is working with Hex is Clearpool. So that's why I wanted to show you the Clearpool in case you wanted to buy that crypto. Clearpool is working with Hex. Hex is basically Ripple custody. It's basically Ripple is what it is. Hex is providing custody for Clearpool and Monad. So Hex is kind of in the middle with Ripple, okay? Ripple is providing custody for these companies. Just thought I'd put that out there. Not a big deal, of course. Hex has help from HSBC, JP Morgan, and IBM. Very well connected at Hex for custody. You've got Morgan Creek. So Hex is getting help from Amica, Animoca, Animoca. They're the biggest video game company, I believe, in the world. So they're helping. And then Morgan Creek. I've heard a lot about Morgan Creek in the startup world. The collaborators for Hex include Clearpool, IBM, Core DAO. Flare Networks. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. Flare Networks. Oh, fuck, that's 2 cents. Caleb and Brown, get it while it's hot. Look below the video. You'll see Caleb Brown down there. You've got the Flare Network helping Hex. Hex is Standard Chartered. The guy working for Hex works at Standard Chartered, which was Zodiac Custody and all that, which is Ripple. So Hex is using Ripple custody, and you got Flare right here, okay? Besides IBM, Core DAO, Flare, Tezos, Klumi Ventures, some other, also worked with Ripple. Oh, shit. Hex also works with Ripple on Hong Kong dollar projects. Oh, shit. There you go. Now this Monado, like I told you, Monado has Hex helping it. Hex is the one with all these connections. I mean, both of them got connections, but Hex has just got crazy connections. They're the ones that are integral part of Monado. We're talking multiple kind of Ripple connections here. You got Ripple itself has worked with Hex and the Hong Kong government on the Hong Kong dollar. This gets very massive, everybody. Monado is like the little secret. Like I told you, Monado is that little ice cap, the glacier, but under the water, all these big giants are helping Monado. It's kind of like they're trying to pretend. We're looking at Hex Trust's connections here, and they're big. Hex Trust is on 100 plus protocols. You got the United Arab Emirates mixed up in Hex. Hex is just this massive partnerships, dual staking. So Flare, let me tell you guys, we don't hear much about Flare. Hex Trust has dual staking with Core DAO, and they have something called USDXT pool. It's on Flare, and it hits $41 million of total value locked. Very, very. So Flare is already out there working with these like Ethereum type companies. Just wanted to let you know that's what's going on with Flare. It's already real world use case. They're keeping all this shit on the down low, but Crypto Hulk's job is to blow the F out of it. Let me take a look. Alessio Quaglini is active with posts on JP Morgan pilots. Oh, JP Morgan, the world's biggest bank. This Hex Trust and this Alessio Quaglini guy, this dude's a major, major player in the financial crypto world with this Clearpool and JP Morgan and all these Ripple connections and stuff. Partners with HSBC, the world's second largest bank, tokenized gold custody. That's what HSBC has in this with Hex is tokenized gold custody. Fubon Bank is involved. IBM. Oh, wow. So yeah, the Alessio Quaglini is the Hex Trust head guy. There are a lot of people, big players, helping out with Hex Trust. I got to speed this up. I'm going to show you according to Grok, who are the partners of Hex Trust? You're not going to believe this shit, okay? IBM, number one. Number two, Clearpool is working with Hex. Monad Labs, that's the start of the show for our show today. Monad Labs is working with Hex Trust. Hex Trust is also partners with Algorand, which is a Ripple partner. Fuse. Lido, remember Lido, Lido. I told you guys I invested in Lido. That's one of my holdings at Caleb Brown, Lido Dow. Oh man, Lido's involved in this. Oh look, Ondo Finance. They're working with Axelar, which is a Ripple partner. Just so I put that out there. Flare, Ripple partner. I'm trying to speed this up. Okay, now what happened is, okay, we kind of went over that Rise one already. Okay, that deep dive's over. I showed you the Clearpool. Clearpool, let me see what kind of time I got. 4 minutes. Okay, shit. Let me see what I can do with 4 minutes. If you're interested in Clearpool, it's all tied in with Hex and all the Ripple partners and all those. I mean, it's 9 cents. You're not going to be able to pump dump it. It's something where if you want a crypto to diversify into, this would definitely be one. Clearpool serves as a decentralized credit marketplace that connects institutional borrowers. Clearpool is not set up for retail. Clearpool is set up for institutions. That's a very, very good sign right there. Institutional is what you guys, where the big money is. So Clearpool, again, was also made by a guy named Alessio Quaglini. Now, he's a co-founder. He had 2 other guys help him. So the Alessio guy makes Hex Trust, and he also makes Clearpool, who's got all these connections like fucking nutso with Ripple and shit. So, and all these top banks. It's a 9 cent crypto. Oh, God. Clearpool's hooked up with Hex Trust, Kikata Partners, Prop Chain, IX Swap, Ola Labs, OLA, Plume Network. Oh, shit. PLUME. Now, that's Stuart Lavelle's favorite crypto right there. The Plume Network. I got that on Caleb and Brown. Flare. I got that on Caleb and Brown. And then Optimism. You got Plasma and then Optimism, all involved in Clearpool. Pretty good. Now, who are the venture capitals in Clearpool? You want to listen. You want to listen to these investors here. This will tell you something. Sequoia Capital. That's massive right there. Arrington Capital's involved in this. Why is that? Because that's Brad Garlinghouse's best friend in crypto. Arrington. Wintermute, Kinetic Capital, Hashkey, Sino Global Capital. We went over Sino, S-I-N-O, Sino Global Capital. And you got Arbitrum Foundation mixed up with this. But Sino Capital, we went over that about 2 weeks ago. They're involved in small little companies that are starting up. BMO Bank is involved in this. And BMO Bank's a Ripple partner, of course. I'm just kind of going through this very fast with Clearpool. Okay. That'll be it for that one. I don't have time. Like I'm saying, I got more shit on Hex Trust. I would need like 2 hours to do today's show to give you all the information you need. Clearpool, another deep dive on Clearpool. There's so much stuff I can't show you at all and go over all the information I have. What I'm trying to do, Wayne Williams, awesome deep dive again, as usual, Crypto Hulk. And then we got Reston Preed, Crack Cocaine Fund. Great show, Crypto Hulk. Thank you, Reston Preed. What I tried to show you in this hour right here. Oh, wait a second. Peggy Charles at Reggie Charles. Hulk, Pumptober has been more like Dumptober. Do you think the shakeout will extend to 2025? You think the crypto will start pumping? Okay, we want dates and times. Can't give you that. What I do is I show you crypto opportunities. I'm fine with everything that's going on. I'm buying cheap crypto. I'm catching crypto when it dumps and it pumps, and I'm making money on it both ways. We're learning about cryptos that are very early before they've been released. We're learning about cryptos that are already 10 cents that have massive connections. So you want to know dates and times? That's way beyond this program. You're asking a question for somebody that has to be in the top 5 families of the world. They're the ones running this shit. Everybody else is just kind of scurrying around. What we do on this show is we make opportunities happen. We see an opportunity, bam, we take it. We have a $500 member group. We keep tight in that group with upcoming events. We get alerts on stuff that's going up and down, and we take advantage of it and make money. That's what we do. But as far as the fortune telling, nobody has those dates and times. What we want to do, you can't control dates and times. You can't plan these people. What you have to do is they cause something to happen. You can look, react, invest, dump to make money. Sometimes we buy on this program. Sometimes we dump. Both times we're making money, okay? So that's how we do this. How do I join the $500 group? First thing, you won't see how to join. You have to download YouTube to your phone, then make a username and password. Once you do that, you look at the bottom right corner of the screen, you see a chat box, and then you'll see a little dollar bill or something there. You press that. Let me press it right now. And then it asks you, it shows you super stickers or super chat or membership gifting. You'd click super chat and then donate the 500. That would be a donate. You're not a member of any group. You're not joining anything. It's called a donation. And then what will happen is we will connect on one of my social medias, either Instagram, if that were you, or X. And then you get the Telegram links and you get the phone number for, I bought 2 phones just in case one busts. I got another one. And you can call up Crypto Hulk and we can get you squared away with everybody else. At first, you should be calling Crypto Hulk about 2 to 3 times a week. And then we can figure out where you are as far as trading goes and how's it going. But you should be pulling in a minimum 500 a week. This week, like I said, I just made money off that one crypto that took a dump 3 weeks ago. I just got paid on it today. So I sold it, made 40% profit. It's around $530. So today I made my money, let's say, for the week. And that's how, on average, it should go just like that. If not, you need to be calling Crypto Hulk, finding out why you're not making money, and we will look at your trading habits. Maybe you're only putting in $200 on a crypto. That shit ain't going to happen. You got to put in 500 now to 1,000 just to make any money in this crypto. Okay, there you have it. The show is over, and I'm out of here, and I'll see you in my next broadcast.